Okay, so let's rip this Band-Aid off. Let's talk about this. The bottom 60% of U.S. households don't make enough money to afford a minimal quality of life. Hold on. No, that was from a tweet from Easy Street from CBS Evening News. What was wrong with that statement? What was wrong? The bottom 60% of U.S. households don't make enough money to afford a minimal quality of life, according to a new analysis. Well, bottom 60%. So you mean, if we're talking about 100, right? You mean the majority. Here, you don't have to believe me. You don't have to believe me. It's fine. You don't have to believe me. You don't have to believe me. You don't have to believe me. Here, computer, zoom in. Beep, boop, beep, boop, beep. Here, this was a tweet from CBS. The bottom 60% of U.S. households don't make enough money to afford a minimal quality of life. The majority, you mean? 60% is a majority, right? Let's see what the tweets say. The majority of U.S. households don't make enough money to afford minimal quality of life, according to new analysis. The majority of American households, effing oligarchs. So less than half of U.S. households make enough money for minimal quality of life. The bottom 60% is this is bad phrasing. What you mean is only 40% of American households can afford life right now. Most American households can't. Okay, see? Look at that. Who wrote this title? Who did this? Who did this? Who did this? Why? So let's go ahead and pull up this article here for all you lovely, beautiful people. Yes, this is the article. Most Americans don't earn enough. Oh, they changed it for the main thing to afford basic cost of living. So the gap between what Americans earn and how much they need to bring in to achieve a basic standard of living is growing, according to a new report. The analysis from Ludwig Institute for Shared Economic Prosperity looks beyond whether people can afford daily necessities like food and shelter to consider whether they have the means to pay for things like the technology tools necessary for work, higher education, and health and child care costs. In direct costs associated with what the group calls a basket of American dream essentials, basket, says the LSEP, again, the Ludwig Institute for Shared Economic Prosperity, says its minimal quality of life index provides a truer picture of how Americans are faring than standard economic data, such as the nation's gross domestic product and jobless rate. The index captures the annual change in the typical costs facing low and moderate income households who are looking to maintain a basic quality of life. We analyze these components not just in terms of financial figures, but as crucial elements that shape the family's capability to achieve a desirable standard of living, the group explains in a paper describing its approach. The findings for the bottom 60% of U.S. households, a minimal quality of life is out of reach, according to the group, a research organization focused on improving lower earners' economic well-being. The middle class has been declining. Color me shocked. Color me shocked indeed. Hey, everyone, are you surprised by these reports? It goes on. They go on to say, we just haven't fully recognized it fully. It's really dangerous because it's the kind of thing that leads to social unrest, and it's not fair. The American dream is not that it's giving you is that you, if you work hard, you have a chance to get ahead and achieve the things in life that you want to achieve. It's not living in a tent, not having to steal. Peering beneath the surface. By those standards, the lowest earning Americans around the U.S. are falling well short, according to the LSEP. These households, which in 2023 earned an average of $38,000 per year, would need to make $67,000 to afford the items the group tracks as part of its index, which also includes professional clothing and basic leisure activities. Traditional headline economic indicators like GDP and unemployment tell us the economy is thriving, but they don't reflect the lived reality of most Americans. Like we said in a statement, Americans are working harder than ever, fueling our economic growth, but the benefits of that hard work are not being distributed in a way that supports upward mobility for too many middle and low-income Americans. From 2001 to 2023, the cost of affording what amounts to basic level of economic security doubled, according to the LSEP's analysis. Housing and healthcare costs surge, while the amount of savings required to attend an in-state public university soared to a whopping 122%. Look, I'm all for getting a higher education. I am. So here's the thing. Boomers in my audience, Gen Xers in my audience, millennials in my audience, Gen Z, open your ears, listen, please. I'm begging you. Okay? Listen. Don't go to college here in the USA. Go overseas. If you want, go to a trade school. Go to an apprenticeship program. All right. Go to community college, something affordable, something cheap. Okay. If you want to go overseas to get your higher education, do so. It's going to be a longer road, but at least you won't be stuck with the ball and chain of college debt. Don't do it. Just don't do it. All right. And boomers, Xers, millennials, it is your social responsibility to tell the next generation, Gen Z, and yes, even Gen Alpha, hey, run, run as fast as you can. Run as fast as you can. Don't get stuck in the college industrial complex. Meanwhile, median earnings for the bottom 60% of income earners fell 4% over the span when adjusting. When adjusting, sorry about that, for the cost of goods tracked by the group's index, according to the LSSEP, income growth for these households also lagged, rising 0.37% per year during the same period, less than half as much as the top 40% earners the group found. The gap between how much low-income families earn and how much they need to afford a minimum cost of living is expected to keep widening. Unfortunately, it is growing because items that go into the basket of goods and services that make minimal quality life are inflating at a higher rate than wages are inflating, he said. So, the correct title is the correct word. Majority of U.S. households don't make enough money. You don't make enough money. And are we not mad? Are we not angry? Are we not furious by the current state of affairs that is impacting our country, our people? This is the failure of neoliberalism. This is the failure of corporatism. And yet Americans are still struggling day in, day out just to make ends meet. Simple as that. 1, 2, 3. And yet this is where we're at now. And yet the media wants you to think that everything's okay. The system wants you to make you think everything's okay. But it's not. Nothing is okay. The American people are struggling. The American people are suffering. But don't worry, CBS. Thank you for your kind title. The correction is majority. Majority of households cannot obtain a good standard of living. And these corporations, these oligarchs are getting away with it.